Hello, everyone, and welcome. My name is Ganil. I am currently working at AdHand by Aitarget, and today we are going to start launching a brand new Smart Plus campaign on TikTok. Let's start by talking about what Smart Plus is. Smart Plus is an advanced advertising tool based on artificial intelligence. The purpose of this tool is to automatically help you achieve the maximum possible business results with minimal involvement required from your side. Smart Plus differs significantly from a standard manual campaign in TikTok ads because you only need to create a single ad group. Whereas in a traditional manual TikTok campaign, you would typically have to create several ad groups all at once. Yet another major advantage of the Smart Plus system is that it operates fully automatically based on artificial intelligence, whereas manual setup requires a lot of your time, involvement, and very detailed targeting. Next, a Smart Plus campaign automatically selects the most effective creatives, whereas in a manual campaign, you have to track, review the statistics, and choose which campaign or creative is the most effective yourself. Another thing about the Smart Plus campaign is that it delivers results without daily monitoring. Whereas, again, with a manual campaign, you constantly have to keep an eye on the results to turn off unnecessary and ineffective creatives. This is exactly why Smart Plus campaigns can save you up to 35% of your valuable time, whereas a regular manual campaign forces you to constantly monitor the progress of your advertising campaign and perform a significant amount of manual work. Let's talk about the four types of smart campaigns. So, what should you choose? There is Smart Plus Catalog Ads, which is specifically for those who have products added to a catalog. Smart Plus Web Campaigns are for driving traffic to your website. Smart Plus App Campaigns are for promoting your app. And there's also Smart Plus Lead Gen, which is for collecting leads from potential customers. Now, let's discuss each of these campaigns in more detail. Catalog ads. This is intended for those who have an online store. Once you connect your complete product catalog, TikTok will automatically find the most relevant users to display your ads and products to. Artificial intelligence automatically determines who is ready to buy right now and who should see your ad again. Furthermore, the video imagery is automatically generated directly from your product catalog, which saves you a significant amount of time and effort on producing new creatives. It is also very important to remember that catalog ads work most effectively not just when your catalog is large, but when it is clean and completely free of any duplicate products. Also, the entire description is completely filled out there. The algorithm learns at a significantly faster pace on such a high quality and detailed catalog, which allows it to achieve even better and more precise results. Web campaigns. This is intended for those who are promoting their website. If your goal is clicks, form submissions, or purchases on the website, in this case, you can choose Smart Plus Web Campaigns. A 53% increase in ROAS. Research on value-based optimization shows Smart Plus, as well as automation of texts, videos, and networks. Absolutely everything is tested and fully automated on its own. The most common and frequent mistake in web campaigns is choosing only the traffic goal instead of conversions. One of the most common concerns that people often have is the fear that they won't achieve conversions or that those conversions will be far too expensive. But in reality, if you choose to focus on conversions right away, the algorithm is able to learn and optimize much more effectively. In practice, you might have to wait a little bit longer than you would with standard traffic campaigns, but you will ultimately achieve a higher quality and much better overall result. App campaigns, this is for the individuals who are currently promoting their app. It supports both iOS and Android and is optimized for in-app event installs. A total of 80% of advertisers in the beta test achieved significantly better results than with the manual setup of app campaigns, and the cost per conversion was successfully reduced by 14%. Whenever you are preparing to launch app campaigns, it is absolutely essential and highly recommended to install the SDK to accurately track every download or various other important in-app events that occur once your app is successfully downloaded and opened. And finally, lead generation for those who collect applications. The application form is filled out directly within TikTok itself. The user does not leave the platform, which saves a lot of time both for you when creating the application and for the user, since they are not redirected to another site. As a result, the likelihood that they will complete the form increases. A significant 70% of advertisers have reported that Smart Plus campaigns are consistently more effective than manual lead generation campaigns. Let's discuss some case studies from our clients. The first one is a dental clinic. The goal of the campaign was lead generation. The period was 5 days simultaneously for both campaigns. The creatives for the manual campaign were engaging live action videos featuring a doctor, showcasing the specialist and the work process. The creatives for the Smart Plus campaign included videos that focused on explaining dental procedures and common patient issues. We can see that the cost per lead in the Smart Plus campaign was approximately 39% lower. The conversion rate, or CVR, is 4.6 times higher. It is also worth noting that the client spent significantly less on their Smart Plus campaigns and received a higher number of conversions as well as much higher quality leads. The second case is with a tableware store. The goal of the campaign was sales, specifically redirecting to WhatsApp for order placement. The campaign period was 2 to 3 days, running simultaneously for both campaigns, and the creatives were the same for both campaigns, showcasing the tableware itself. So, what results did our client achieve? The cost per lead was 63% lower, the CVR was 2.4 times higher, and there were also 2.6 times more conversions. Furthermore, it is important to note that in this specific campaign, the client spent considerably less on the Smart Plus campaign than on the manual one. Additionally, both the CPC and CPM metrics were significantly lower in the Smart Plus campaign when compared directly to the manual campaign. I would like to highlight the most important point. The advertising period lasted only 2.3 days. That is very short. We always recommend our clients to evaluate the results only after 7 days because that is when optimization works perfectly after 7 days. But even in such a short period, you can see impressive and highly effective results. Moving on, our third case study is a mobile game. The campaign goal was driving in-app purchases, the genre was games, strategy, the market was Europe, and the app itself was on the Android operating system. The creatives were the same for both campaigns. The results: the cost per purchase in the Smart Plus campaign was 62% lower, and in 3 to 4, the ROAS was significantly higher. Now, let's launch a new Smart Plus campaign together. Let's head over to the settings menu now. First, we select our objective. In this case, let's choose lead generation. Be sure to select the Smart Plus campaign. Let's continue. Here is a very important point to keep in mind. You can choose exactly where the optimization will be directed. To your website, or if you'd like a form for users to fill out so they can message you on TikTok, or even to an app like WhatsApp, Messenger, and so on. Maybe for some people, it will be more convenient to choose a phone call instead. Let's select the instant form option and move on. Here's another important point. Here you will need to specify your target CPA. I'll go into more detail on this part. If you select target cost per result, then you should specify your target CPA here. I'd like to note here that if you already know the cost of your lead, you should enter it. You should significantly increase and specify the cost here to be 10 times higher. This will help Smart Plus campaigns accelerate the efficiency of the process of finding your leads, as well as successfully win the competitive ad auction. In this case, you can also select the highest volume bidding strategy so that the campaign can effectively gather the absolute maximum possible number of leads. Here you specify your campaign's total daily budget, which will be spent on a daily basis. Here you specify the start of your campaign, on which day and at what time you want to launch it, time zone. Here you specify the location and minimum age. The minimum age should be chosen depending on what you are advertising. If you have a mass market product, I recommend leaving it at 18 years old. But if you have a rather expensive product, such as apartments or luxury cars, then you should select 25 plus here. While you can select the language, It is automatically configured to target the user's device language, so I recommend keeping the default setting as it is, since devices may be set to different languages. That's everything you can select manually in Smart Plus campaigns. Absolutely everything else is automatically selected by Smart Plus, including all of your various ad placements. Here, all three placements available on TikTok are selected at once. And I'd really like to mention that doing this helps your campaigns achieve the most optimal results and highest performance possible. Now, let's go ahead and move on to the next section. Here we come to the most important point. These are the forms themselves which need to be filled out. In this section, you can choose a form you have already prepared or create a new one from scratch. If you decide to create a new one, TikTok gives you the option to pick from ready-made templates or even generate a unique one automatically using artificial intelligence. At this stage, you should add a link to your website. Carefully choose the specific language you want your form to be in, and then the system will generate a live preview of exactly how your form will look to users. You also have the option to create your own fully custom form from scratch. However, please keep in mind that this can be a time-consuming process. So we generally recommend using a pre-made template or our advanced artificial intelligence tool. In this section, you can also add your creatives. To add these creatives, simply click on the Add button and your video from your TikTok page will immediately be displayed right here. Alternatively, you can always choose to manually upload and add any of your own creatives. You can also start creating a brand new video. To do this, simply click on the button labeled Create New Video, and you will be redirected to this page. I would like to note that here you may immediately see videos that you have created in TikTok Symphony. This is actually TikTok's very own official website, where you can easily generate videos using TikTok's artificial intelligence. This site is completely free. In that space, you can write a detailed prompt describing the video you want to create, and you also have the option to include your own logo and brand colors to match your company's style. Based on all of this information, TikTok Symphony's advanced artificial intelligence automatically creates a high quality video for you and then seamlessly adds it directly to your advertising account. From there, you can easily select the specific videos you need for your campaign. Furthermore, you can also get inspired by exploring various creative videos using the TikTok Creative Center. This is also TikTok's very own official website where you can see the most popular trending videos, the most popular viral sounds, and the specific hashtags that are currently being used. After adding the creatives, you will fill in all the remaining information and simply click on the Publish All button at the bottom. Once you have published your creative, it should be noted that it is better not to touch the Smart Plus campaign for at least 7 full days. During these 7 days, the Smart Plus campaigns undergo full optimization and your results improve. But I would like to point out one thing. During these 7 days, the CTR may be low and the CPA quite high, which might worry you. But please do not touch or change the campaign. This is absolutely normal because TikTok is trying to find the best possible audience for your ad campaigns. And after the system successfully identifies the most suitable target audience that fits your specific campaigns, the prices will eventually stabilize. I would also like to take a moment to note that although in lead generation campaigns you can upload a single video, in other campaigns such as traffic or sales, you should select 6 different creative assets in order to optimize the Smart Plus campaign much more effectively. Furthermore, Smart Plus selects from a sufficient number of creatives the specific one that should be shown to users in order to achieve higher quality and more effective results. Additionally, in the areas of lead generation and app promotion, the number of creatives can often be a bit lower. This is absolutely normal. That was the entire Smart Plus setup. Even though Smart Plus is a powerful tool, there are 5 mistakes that can kill your campaign. The first mistake is having too few creatives. We recommend adding at least 6 creatives when launching. This will assist in providing variety and reaching your goals much more rapidly. And it will also help to prevent your campaigns from burning out prematurely. You can use different formats such as talking head videos, product demos, text based videos, and memes. We recommend that the length of these videos be between 7 and 30 seconds. If you currently find that you do not have enough creative assets for your advertising campaigns, you can scan the first TikTok Symphony QR code and use its various features to create your own high quality custom video, or you can instead choose to use the second QR code. Simply scan it to get professional help and expert guidance from our dedicated team of colleagues over at the Aitarget group who are ready to assist you. Mistake number two, the budget is too small. An important rule is to set no less than 10 times your target CPA. And don't be afraid that this is a waste because it will help your algorithms achieve results faster. Mistake number three is making changes too frequently. Allow the Smart Plus campaign to run for 7 full days without making any manual changes, as this is the essential learning phase, and only after that time has passed should you make any adjustments. For example, if you want to add more creative assets into your campaign, you can do this once the 7 days are up. An important point, do not delete the old creatives. The fourth mistake is launching your ads without setting up event tracking pixels. Here, it's also important to note that before launching, you must connect the TikTok pixel and set up the events API. For your catalog campaigns, you must first add a product catalog. Without including this essential data, a Smart Plus campaign simply will not work very well, and you also won't be able to accurately track the results of your campaign. Mistake number five, targeting that is too strict. The main rule here is to trust the artificial intelligence of Smart Plus because it will find your audience very quickly and will perfectly help solve all your problems. Let's move on to the next slide. Here we've gathered the main and most frequently asked questions. Let's go through them. Do you need a large budget to get started? No, Smart Plus campaigns work with any budget, but the algorithm needs enough data to learn. A practical starting point for the daily budget, as we mentioned earlier, is at least 10 times your target CPA. This way, the system will learn quickly enough without exhausting the data too fast. Second question, when should you expect results? The first 7 days are the learning phase and results may be unstable. CPA may be high and your CTR may be low. This is absolutely normal. Consistent data only appears after the learning phase is complete. Therefore, during the first 3 days, you shouldn't make any major decisions regarding Smart Plus campaigns. Third question, what should you do if the campaign doesn't work after the learning phase? First, add 2 to 5 new creatives of different formats and wait another 3 days or so. The most frequent reason for suboptimal Smart Plus results is creative fatigue or insufficient variety, which is why we strongly recommend launching 6 distinct creatives at the very beginning of your campaign. Is it possible to run Smart Plus in parallel with manual campaigns? Yes, and this is the recommended way to start using Smart Plus campaigns. Try launching Smart Plus with the same budget and objective as your existing ads for a full 2 week period. And then compare your performance metrics like CPA and CVR. The data will speak for itself. What happens if you change creatives after the campaign has completed the learning phase? Ultimately, it all depends on the specific way in which you choose to execute it. If you add 2 or 5 creatives, that is fine, but it's crucial for your success not to delete the old creatives. If you choose to follow this approach, the campaign continues to run exactly as usual, and the algorithm simply begins to receive various new iterations of your creative. But if you start massively deleting old creatives, this can cause your campaign to re enter the learning phase, which will cause your advertisements to stall and stop performing and lead to unpredictable and unstable pricing structures. Again, your CTR may decrease significantly and your CPA may increase as a result. In conclusion, I would like to emphasize the fact that AdHand is an official marketing partner of TikTok, and we offer our clients access to reliable, verified advertising accounts, as well as attractive cashback rewards on your advertising expenses. We also help you with pre-moderation of ads during your first launch. We offer prompt support from certified staff and convenient ways to top up your account. Thank you for your attention. I would like to say thank you for spending this time with me. Along with the recording of this webinar, you will receive its presentation, a checklist titled, "Is Smart Plus Right for Me?" A step-by-step guide on how to connect Smart Plus plus setup tips, as well as a guide on optimizing and managing Smart Plus campaigns. And for AdHand clients, I would like to remind you that our support team is always ready to help if you have any questions or difficulties. Simply register on the Aitarget platform and launch your very first Smart Plus campaign starting today.